might be wondering if this is a good time to sell or buy your house. Or maybe you're wondering if you should wait until the pandemic is over. But, well, coronavirus. This has probably kept you from doing a lot of things that you want to do. You can't go to a concert. You can't dine at your favorite restaurant. You can't watch movies at the cinema. You can't travel for fun without quarantining anyway. You can't even hug your grandparents. Hi, I'm Kellar with Kellar Lawrence Real Estate, and I can guarantee the sale of your home, or I will buy it myself. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, now could be a great time. Also, please don't forget to click the bell icon to stay on top of the real estate market. If you've already gotten your ducks in a row and you don't want to put your housing goals on hold for another year, all those restrictions might have you asking, can I buy or sell a house this year? Heading into 2021, housing market experts are predicting a year of high demand and even more rising home prices. After an initial drop in the housing market activity last spring, coinciding with the stay-at-home orders and closed businesses, home buying and selling rebounded quickly. Buyers are still eager to move, but the lesser supply of homes in the market in many parts of the United States is contributing to the rising home prices. As a result, it remains a seller's market that benefits homeowners who are choosing to sell right now. Okay, let's talk about buying and selling a house this year. It is true that the pandemic outbreak caused many buyers and sellers to hit the pause button on their housing plans in 2020. In fact, existing home sales dropped to their lowest point of the year during what is usually the hottest time of the year for real estate. On the bright side, it was only a temporary drop. By the end of 2020, there was such a surge of home sales that it more than made up for the number of losses during the spring. It's crazy, right? It was probably thanks to real estate agents learning how to practice social distancing guidelines, which eased buyer and seller worries. And now, the housing market forecast shows no signs of slowing down in 2021. If you are determined to buy or sell a home this year, there is a really good chance that you can make it happen. Home prices during COVID-19. Let's talk about that right now. Let's get right down to it. While some might have expected home prices to drop in the wake of the coronavirus, that hasn't been the case. While the low rates are promising for an affordable mortgage, there are not enough properties on the market compared to the number of shoppers. Expect rising home prices to balance out the low rates. So whether you're buying or selling, it seems like prices are holding steady. But there's still a lot that can happen, especially in different areas of the market. Getting a mortgage in 2021. The good news for home buyers right now is mortgages are being offered at rock bottom interest rates. Even before the first known coronavirus cases in the U.S., economists and real estate professionals predicted interest rates would remain on average below 4% for 2020. The impact of the pandemic has lowered interest rates even further into 2021 as well. But keep in mind, dozens of factors go into how a lender decides what interest rates that you qualify for. There are no guarantees. At the height of the pandemic, some lenders raised their down payment and job history requirements. That's why you might have heard some buyers were pulling teeth just to get approved at the last minute. Lenders had to be extra careful to avoid taking on too much risk. In fact, some lenders might still request proof of a buyer's job security as late as one day before the closing so they can cancel the financing if the risk is too high. Don't let strict lending requirements get you down. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Sure, you might want to buy a house as soon as possible, But if your job and income aren't stable, you still have debt, or you don't have a down payment of at least 10 to 20%, buying a house isn't a good idea, coronavirus or not. Now that you know what to expect, it is important to reflect on your personal situation to decide whether this will be a good year to buy or sell a house. I do think that the situation is right. Now is a safe time to buy or sell your house, just as safe as any other year. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a like or comment below. If you have any real estate questions that you can think of, please call me directly at 864-942-8991. And thanks for tuning in.